everyone, welcome back to Golden Papery, and I decided to just kind of bring everything to the forefront and show you guys all the things that I am using for this upcoming year. I do have some things that are coming by mail that I just ordered yesterday from Christina Loves Planning. So I still wanted to come on here and show you guys what I will be using while we get ahead of Christmas, we get ahead of New Year's, and yeah, just do all of the things. So let me go ahead and get started first with the cash savings binder that I have. And so I actually purchased this, I want to say about a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years ago, from Christina Loves Planning. And she provided this little planner cover, which I love. I just ordered another one for my A5, but this has all of the cash savings that I will be doing for this upcoming year. So I basically stopped doing this last year because my son was born with a genetic condition, and that really just threw a wrench into our daily routine. So I'm going to get back into this in 2026, which means we have 2 more weeks to get that up and running. And it's great because I get paid this week, so that'll set me up for the January budgeting. So this is the planner cover, love it. And then this is the planner cover that it comes for the cash savings. So if you get her bundle, it comes with this binder and then the different envelopes and the savings. But I did also purchase some of the savings cards. So I'm also going to restock some of these, which is what I did before this video. I actually took some time to reorganize yesterday and got this binder ready. But this is like a white binder, beautiful quality. It's very sturdy. It doesn't feel, inexpensive. I would actually say this feels like much better quality than the Steel Classics planner cover. I truly did not like that binder, but this one is perfect. So it comes with these different envelopes, and it has each month. So each month is going to have the different savings. And so I'm actually going to add this one in the front too, because I'm going to be doing the 26-week challenge. And actually I thought this was a 52 weeks, but that's fine. We can do the 26 weeks. And I will also be doing the monthly savings challenge. So this next year, I decided to do, I'm still doing a paycheck by budget for our family finances, but I'm going to be doing paycheck by budget plus every time that I get paid, we do like the 50, 30, 20 type of budget, which I can get into a whole video on that, but our percentages are actually different. We do like 65 and then 65 and then like 40 or 37, something like that. So we are really trying to save more money for certain projects that we have next year, and that's where we're at. But this is the monthly, and I'll just show you guys how that looks. This is the February challenge. March has some clovers here, and then you just continue on for the different challenges. So I really like this. I think I'll just have to figure out how I want to handle this, because I feel like last year I did like markers, and the paper that it is, it's kind of like that glossy type of paper, so it will smear. And I think I'm going to do stickers instead. So these are the different challenges that we'll be doing for 2026. And yeah, I like them. They're cute. They are simple. It doesn't feel like it's going to break the bank, especially when some of these challenges are very easy, like $12, $16. I mean, this one is probably one of the more higher monthly challenges. Like this is 400, but I think it's a good target, especially when you get into like the holidays. So this is good. So this is the budget, the cash savings budget planner that I'll be using for 2026. And like I said, I do have some things coming in the mail because I decided to order an A5 planner for my typical daily work to work schedule. So I got that from Christina Loves Planning. But back to our plan with me. I'm still using this Moterm, and I did decide to purchase a new cover from Christina Loves Planning. And I am so excited to show you guys how that looks like because it is a beautiful purple planner. And I have not purchased a planner in like 2 to 3 years, aside from the Steel Classics planner, but that was very, affordable. So I like that. And I'm all about making sure that things are affordable because I don't like to spend that much on things that I'm going to use on a daily basis, because a lot of these things, like I mentioned, I do the planning templates from Etsy, I print them out, and then I just get them on here. So this is a monthly, and let me just zoom in here a little bit. But this is the monthly that we're using right now. Nothing has changed. I am working Monday and Tuesday, and then I'll be taking Christmas off. And then I will also be working Monday and Tuesday of next week to take New Year's off. And we will be visiting family in East Texas and South Texas. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we're trying to just really get everything settled and ready for the Christmas time, pack everything, make sure that everything's good to go. I did add a couple of more meetings for what I had going on this week. It's pretty quiet during the holidays, so I'm not going to do anything there. But aside from the JIRA tickets, like I said, I still have a major project going on, and that's what I've been working on this past 3 weeks, I want to say. So that is still the same. And then I have my weekly, which this was the first week. We did the second week, and I did not do the third week. And actually, you'll see here that I try to reprint some of these and I printed it wrong. So those are the fun things about doing your own planner templates. And I'm going to leave it there because I still want to keep track of my weekly. But we are planning the 4th week of December. So let me get that. And it's a pretty quiet time for my side. Like I said, last week I didn't plan because I did have a doctor's appointment in Houston for my son. And it was one of those things where like, okay, we're going to just plan what we need to, but not really anything on my actual A5 planner. And I'm going to get these here. So let me start off by putting in the month here. And then I'm going to add the color dots so that I can track the day. And this week we are driving to South Texas, so I'm not really going to add anything from Wednesday to Saturday or even to Sunday, but it's just one of those things where I'm still going to track it here because I do still have some projects that I need to finish before the holidays. So December 2025, we are 22, and this is a Monday start, which has been a preferred for me these past couple of months because I start off my day, this is 25. On Monday now, I don't really have time to get things ready on the weekend as I used to, just because that is me being a mom time and getting things ready for the kids throughout the week. So Monday is now like my day where I start off. And it's interesting how that happens when you are finding yourself in a new routine. Okay, so I have 22 through 28, and I'm just going to add a couple of things here that I want to track. All right, so some of the majors that I have here. Of course, everybody in corporate always takes time off, especially for some of the stakeholders that I work with. So I don't really have any meetings. I did have our team weekly stand up today, and that's what I'm putting on for Monday. I don't have any appointments either, but I am going to add, and usually I don't do this, but because there's not much that I'm going to add on this week's planner template, I'm going to do here. So Dorian gets his meds on Wednesday, and then I take my meds on Thursday. Oh, how fun. I'm taking medications on Christmas Day. And we're going to keep it like that. But let's see. Wednesday, we are also driving to South Texas. And then we are keeping it a pretty short day. So I think we'll be leaving on Sunday where we drive back home. So we decided to keep Christmas pretty short in South Texas and spend more time in East Texas. And that's not anything new. We've always done like a longer Christmas for South Texas, and then we do like, and it's a trade-off. It's just one of those things where, you know, we take into consideration the drive and make sure that we plan accordingly. I'm still going to update my Jira tasks, and this will actually be just for Monday and Tuesday since we're not working any of these days. My PBI monitoring, I have to make sure that I review that all dashboards are working accordingly. My Watcher dashboard, I have a specific dashboard that I use to review some of our data warehouse tables and certain databases. So that's what I use for that. And then I also do some tickets for Fresh Desk. Which I actually got one today. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off because we resolved it. And then walk 1 to 2 miles. This I am going to do daily, and I'm still trying to meet my Garmin challenges. So I'm going to keep it like that. And then for lunch, I'm going to leave these blank because it's going to be tricky while we are in the South Texas. But for lunch, I'm actually doing a chicken Asian salad for both days. I have had this for a couple of times now, and it has been my go-to meal, and it's so delicious. The dressing is delicious. I think it's really good. Okay, now to do, I'm going to refresh my Power BI reports. And I'm actually going to use one of these color dots because it's 2 tasks for these. And then I also have a finance report. So those are the priorities. Update and refresh that 2 dashboards. And then I got another notification that we're going to go live for another Power BI report that I designed. And so I need to update our IOB dashboard. so that we have it ready for January when we come back. Okay, this looks good. It's very empty. So that's just how it's gonna look like. So we're gonna leave it like that. Let's go ahead and put these back on the planner. And I'm going to add some stickers here. Okay. So here's the full, very empty. That's okay. It is, you know, Christmas time. And I'm going to go through all of the stickers that I have because I just found some stickers in my bin that I did not realize I had. Basically, we were trying to sell our home and we ended up not being able to sell it. So I took out all of my things out of storage and finally went and organized some of that. So now I have all of my stickers back and I'm happy that I'm able to confirm that I don't need to buy any more stickers. Can y'all believe that I was going to purchase new stickers, but because I found out that I saw that I had booklets of stickers, I don't actually need to do that. Which is good because that means that I only needed my planner and maybe a new cash wallet, but that is it. So Christmas. And I love that I can put the little Grinch sticker because we actually have like a tradition to watch the Grinch movie on Christmas Day with my family. So this is cute. Now let's see what else we got here. This one's cute. So we'll do a little holiday coffee cup, and we'll add that here. It's kind of like a reminder to drink some coffee while we program and code. Okay, and then as you see, I also have like all of these little winter mug doodles, the holiday snow. I don't think I need any of this, but because I don't have any more packages waiting, but I'm still going to add little stickers here and there. Okay. I was also trying to figure out if I had any like washies, like winter washies. Here we go. Here's like some winter washies. So I have this one. It's like a little winter wonderland. And I'll put these here. That might be a little crooked. And then I'm going to add this hot chocolate one down here. Okay, so we got everything up and going, decorated, and I'll show you guys some of these stickers that I have. But this is one sticker book, and you'll see that I have Kina prints, I have Delicate Theory, also this one by the Coffee Monsters Co. And then just a whole bunch of different stickers that I've collected in the past couple of years that I have still not used. So I will definitely be using those. This is from Cloth and Paper. And then this sticker book contains most of my Wonton in a Million stickers. So I have some dots here, but these usually have a lot of the wonton stickers that I will also be using. These are one of my favorites of Texas. So just wanted to give you guys a preview of some of the stickers that you'll be seeing this upcoming year. This is by Peach Palm Designs, which I actually think they're not selling anymore, but I got these on a discount when they were, you know, getting rid of a lot of their stuff. But I could be wrong. And then my typical sticker book, which is this one. And this one has a lot of the Once More with Love stickers. It's got dividers, but I have a whole bunch of stickers in here too. These are by Wonton in a Million, Coffee Monsters Co. And most of these are Once More with Love, but these were the ones that I just did not have that many, you know, updates here. But other than that, these are the stickers that we'll be using this upcoming year. And then let's just finish out some of the planning here. So appointments, basically everything up until the 20th is good. I don't have any appointments until next month, but I haven't added January yet because my son gets a lot of therapy and I don't have those days yet. So before I start adding the January, I know he's going to have some early ones in January. So we'll wait on that. Birthdays is still the same. And then I have my weekly grocery list, which we bought just very minimal groceries this past weekend because we're not really going to be here all week. Still have tasks, not doing anything here yet. The recurring tasks I'm going to start in January. So you'll see that in the next video. And these are my self-care, like my health binder. And this is a 300,000 steps challenge that I'm doing by Garmin. So you'll see here that I've been adding a lot of my steps on the daily. And I was just adding these little boxes just for fun. It wasn't anything like, oh, I met my challenge for that day. No. But I will tell you guys that I was able to do the 100,000 steps by December 14. So basically all of these accumulated to 100,000. Right now I have about, I believe 90,000 more steps to go to reach the 300,000 steps. And you can see here that I still have about 10 more days until the month ends. So it's very possible that I can meet that goal. Now, my self-care tracker, I haven't filled it out. So I'm going to do that right now since I've been tracking this. And I'm just using regular color pencils. I just, honestly, these are the ones that I found from my daughter's desk. She likes to steal my color pencils, well, even though they say mom's color pencils, but she loves to draw, so we're keeping it here. And this one, skincare routine, I've been actually doing that pretty religiously, so that is good. And we are on the 22nd. So you'll see here that I haven't filled them out, but I have been keeping track on a little post-it in my bedroom. So did not do this day. This was the 11th. Yeah. And it's pretty funny because I'm pretty good at doing my skincare routine. And now my husband has been into some of the products, especially the caffeine drops for under eyes. And so those are the ones that he's been also working on. So let me just go ahead and do this. And then I'll fill out the rest of these as we move along. Okay, now that we got everything there settled, we are going to go over to our monthly goals, and I can check off the ones that I was able to complete, like my emergency kit. I was able to get this done for my diabetes, was able to work on my work backlog. And then I've also been looking at my garment challenges. I did meet that one. I have not been working on the hydration tracker, and it probably won't be done this month. So I'll have to recheck in with myself next month and see how I can get that. But this is done. Been monitoring my glucose. Okay. I've been checking in with myself, but not logging in the challenges for the hydration. Steps is done. Eat healthy, yes. So we've been doing pretty good with our monthly goals, but like I said, it's one of those things where the hydration was just not one that I could meet this month, and I will just work on that next month. But the crazy thing is, I've been drinking a lot of water. I just forget to track that. So maybe something that will give me like a notification to log would work best for this type of goal. But other than that, that is it for this month's plan with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy holidays. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks because I will not be doing a video for New Year's week since we will be out vacationing. But that is it. See you guys in 2026. Bye.